Salve bando de viciados e viciadas, Mancha Play aqui na área. E hoje nós vamos jogar Game of Thrones. Vamos continuar com Game of Thrones, vamos para a parte 2 do episódio 1. Eu espero que eu acabe nesse, mas como é muito longo, vamos ver se dura, hein?
It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
Tell him to go away.
I'll throw him out the gate myself if you'd like.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Chegou o balofo.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your
Sou eu mesmo.
The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Isso aí, vou apertar sua mão, rapaz.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Ah, é, firmeza então.
I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters...
Eu vou ser gentil ainda, hein?
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye!
Vou ser gentil.
Look where that got him. And no bread and salt!
Bando de cuzão.
What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies.
O cara quer me desrespeitar na... Aqui é... Traga pão e sal.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt.
Aquele é gordo mesmo?
It was an
Vai
oversight,
comer,
Lord Whitehill.
roubado.
I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord
Eita, nós, ó.
control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
Cheio de palhaçada.
Finished.
Cansei do gordão já.
So fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
Pau de ferro.
Squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Ele quer encher o saco, isso sim. Ó, o tiozinho lá que eu não matei aquele dia lá. Eita,
Your man, the
nós.
squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
É, no reason.
Attack
Parece.
no reason.
Garrett
É,
was only defending himself.
isso aí.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men. And
Foda-se.
a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire?
Fala a verdade mesmo.
Lord Ethan. He acted in your name. And you are
Isso aí,
the
ó lá.
Lord.
Fala a verdade mesmo.
Your men attacked and drew first blood.
Nossa, aconteceu com o corpo do moleque.
Entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's
Isso
done.
aí.
He's
Vou
gone.
te falar não,
What?
trouxa.
Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it.
Parece.
I'm not leaving.
Eu comando,
till I have
trouxa.
my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Eu comando no bagulho.
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Ih, chegou a mãe pra dar
Lady
comando.
Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean, no disrespect.
Não, agora
my
ficou na
lady,
miúda, hein?
considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Acabou então.
This is over,
Cai
Lord
fora,
Whitehill.
trouxa.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you,
Cansei de você,
I trust
gordão.
you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own.
Pra quem não conhece o Lord Bolton, o filho dele é um cuzão no seriado, né? Ele mata todo mundo com os cachorros agora, né? Opa, peraí, você vai direto. Você é um covarde, seu pau no cu. Pau no cu. Cai fora. Então, o filho dele é um pior ainda. Porque o moleque, ele manda todo mundo, os cachorros comer. Faz cada atrocidade que é embaçado. O moleque é ruim.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven.
Então o Ramsay é boiado.
King's Landing at once.
O bagulho é pegar quando o Ramsay vir, hein? Tem até medo. Mudou agora. Outro personagem.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's
Mara.
and
Tá no
Lady
Porto
Marjorie's
Real.
betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
Opa, agora nós podemos se mexer. Então vamos analisar todo o ambiente aqui. Temos um baú. Um livro velho. O que nós temos mais? A janelinha, vamos dar uma olhada na janelinha.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Também não sei não. Você tá preso aí, se lascou. O que tem mais? Mais nada. Tem só um fogão velho aqui. Brasa. Vamos dar uma olhada. Oxi. Porra nenhuma não, filho. Então tá, né? Nós temos mais. Vamos dar uma olhada aqui no baú. A velocidade dela, ó. De ser as lembranças velhas dela, né? Falei. Nós temos um livro, uma moeda. Vamos ver a moeda.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Estrange mesmo. Outro broche. Vamos ver o broche.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
Marjorie é outro personagem do Game of Thrones que tá preso agora. Se lascou também. Deixa eu ver essa. Uma carta. Vai ler não, filho. Vamos ler.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Triste história. Desse livro aqui.
Ethan made this for me.
Um pedaço de pau mesmo. Grande. Fecha aí a bagaça aí. Vamos ver o outro lado aqui. Book. Vamos ver o livro velho.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Calma que você vai ver. Relaxa. Alguma vez você vai ver. Ó, tem uma carta aqui. Ah, porra. Quando é que eu vou pra frente?
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Triste. Todo mundo quer ajuda. Quem quer? Nada, filho. Calma.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Tem moeda não. Falou. Não, vai. Vai, deixa o moleque
No,
entrar,
it's
vai.
fine. Come in.
Sei lá quem é esse moleque, mas firmeza. Meu ajudante.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
Tô suave, garoto.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Acelera aí, moleque.
You work for Lady Marjorie?
Menos papo, mais trabalho.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
Deve trabalhar, né?
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Espero que seja também.
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble, but I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a callboy, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Firmeza? Você é meu espião agora, então. Good night. Tá de dia, cara? Tá louco? Aí, ó. A atriz do Game of Thrones.
You're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Vamos ver o que ela quer com nós.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Oxe, fiz nada, já sou traidor.
Very pleased with herself.
Não, louco. Sou traidor não, cara. Tá louco?
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you and, by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Pra quem não conhece a Cersei também, é outra personagem chata. Chata até demais. Os guardinhos, ó. Eita, nós.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Ixi, agora. Aí o jogo já faz um joguete comigo já. Se eu falar a verdade ou não. Se eu faço verdade com a Marjorie ou com a Cersei. Aí é complicado, hein. O que eu faço agora? Aí fodeu. Faço a menor ideia que eu posso fazer.
You can do this.
É fácil falar, né? Não vai ser minto não.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Curvar, né?
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
Ah, se ferrar, rapaz.
Is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Witness daqui.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries,
Acho que eu vou com a Marjorie. A outra tá se mostrando muito cuzona.
A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
É, fazer o quê, né?
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Sem dúvidas. Sem dúvidas.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Ah, vai nesse.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king.
Parece que esse daqui se passou na temporada 2 ou 3. Que o Joffrey tá vivo ainda.
Ask any Lannister, and they do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
Aha.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Ih, rapaz, fodeu.
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Foda-se se ela não gostou. Eu tenho que agradar outro que pode ajudar minha mãe, né? Fazer o quê?
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
É claro.
And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
Be loyal to my king.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Só pra não apanhar, né? Vai saber o que ela faz comigo.
Threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Espero que ela me ajude ainda, que ela fez uma cara feia.
Of course, Your Grace.
Uma puta cara feia pra mim, ó. É osso. Outro com sentido
I'll
ainda.
walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you,
Valeu,
Lord
né?
Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades.
Claro.
I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
Vamos ver se ele
My
ajuda.
family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei.
Aí, ó.
What would
Ganhou um
be
aliado.
amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Sim, né? Fazer o quê?
It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
Opa.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty.
Valeu, parceiro.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Obrigado. Pelo menos me ajudou um pouco. Posso ter um aliado.
Mira, I was worried. How was it?
Batata na boca, caralho.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
É,
I'd
né?
rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible.
Tô firmeza.
But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Yay.
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell.
Essa é a famosa
Viper.
Maria Gasolina.
I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun.
Maria Gasolina.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introduction.
Nossa, o tamanho do cacho de
Who
uva.
knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Seria muito chato, fresco.
Would you
Isso
marry
sim.
Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Não.
He does have a certain look about him.
Não.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Coitado de você.
I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn
fraco.
and...
What are you doing?
Fudeu.
Well,
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
Ah, só zoando. Relaxa.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was
pleased by your display, Mirror.
Mas você não, né?
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
Ela pode me ajudar ou não, né?
When I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and
Tô
ladies
confiando muito
have no
não.
choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Sim, por que seria?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly.
Ah, rapaz.
You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Pedir, né? Vamos ver se funciona, né? Vai saber.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Piranha aí tá embaçado, hein?
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Será mesmo? Bom, né? Confiar, hein?
Go on. Ask.
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay? Roose Bolton's bastard.
I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown...
That is no small request, especially now.
Pode me ajudar ou não?
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady! King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. I will forever be in your debt.
Ah,
Will
rapaz.
forever be in your debt.
Ver se eu ganho ela. Eu acho que eu vou ganhar, hein?
I don't know, Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
Ó, ser ousado agora, hein?
You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
Toma, tô ligeiro.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady.
Opa.
I will send a raven to my family at once.
Espero que ajude, hein? Vê se me ajuda isso. Ah, voltou. Olha o moleque de novo. A caminhada dele. Ixi. Calma aí, cavalo. Ei, cavalo. Moleque mole da porra também.
Seven hells.
Ixi. Tá rolando aqui. Ah, porra.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Aí, eu arrombado.
My ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat.
Esse que é o cuzão. Tem como cair fora daqui, não? Não quero olhar.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a droning cat.
Posso cair fora, não?
I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man,
Por favor, deixa eu ir embora.
holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the North.
He does now.
Deixa eu ficar aqui não.
How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Shhh, fodeu.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Vou ficar parado aqui. Vou saber se alguma coisa me ajuda.
Never mind.
Aí.
We've wasted enough time already.
É louco, tio. Vou pegar não. Vou colar na grade. Eu voltei, vou ajudar o maluco ou não? Acho que sim. Vou dar até uma miúda aqui, saber se acontece alguma coisa. Foi. Firmeza. Tá, porra. Cortou do peito do cara, cê é louco. Exato.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
The Good.
He was fair and wise, and
Tá me
courageous.
falando isso.
Why are you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan.
Quem é esse palhaço aí?
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed!
Ô louco.
We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief.
Vou pegar a Robinha.
We're supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Por que você fez isso, rapaz?
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed.
Ixi, ó.
What 2 coins to rub together
Aumentando a
since Lord Gregor
discórdia.
left us to rot here? Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go!
Ixi.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Cala a boca.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
Porra, para de chutar o cara, cara.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the war.
Ixi, tem que decidir. Decidir o destino do cara.
I will decide.
Eita, nós.
He's a thief! If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
O que eu posso fazer? O que eu faço? Opa, ele vai cair fora? Ô, meu amigo. Vou te mandar embora.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord!
Cai fora.
Family, without me, they'll die!
Sorte sua que você vai pra lá ainda, entendeu?
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Eu fiz a coisa certa.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom,
confio no pequeno conselho.
But Maester, that is what the small council is for.
My lord, you of all people should know that too many voices muddy the message. That is why there is one lord above all. And so there must be one advisor above the rest. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office.
Ixi, eu tenho que escolher dos caras ainda. Mas fodeu, hein?
It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Eita, nós. Agora eu vou ter que ver os 2 lados da moeda agora. O lado do tiozinho e o lado do outro carinha. Deve ser um lado ignorante e o outro lado mais bonzinho, né? Como sempre, tudo na vida. Tem alguém que escolhe a ignorância, outro não. Vamos ver aqui o cenário então. Tô aqui com o irmãozinho dele. Ó, uma espadinha. Vamos bater o papo.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine 2 brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this...
Ó, maneiro.
So I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But... Oh, you know, don't you?
Claro, rapaz.
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah.
Osh.
I'll have a real one, but not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword, I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man.
Não importa a espada. A habilidade.
Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad, you can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back, even worse.
Não, não é assim que
I want a
funciona.
real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Não é assim que funciona, garotão. Tá doido?
Do it like you mean it.
Deixa os caras batendo papo. O que tem aqui? Arrumando. Parada aqui. Vamos botar um papo com o tiozão então. Meio que o tiozão tem pra falar.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Vamos perguntar então.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight.
Sei não.
Not decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
É só isso? Papo fraco, hein?
Slash right. That means now.
Não dá pra bater um papo com a irmã. Tiozão aqui. Acho que eu apertei o botão errado ali.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall.
Osh.
I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Uncle, why are you packing? You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
Complicado, hein?
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice.
Porque?
I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Tempo da porrada.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Ih, uma bela irmãzinha.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira.
Nossa,
Always
oh,
thinks of
de
family
novo.
above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. You said you'd get angry sometimes. This would have been a good time to see it.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
O que você faria então?
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house.
Respondeu por não, então.
Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it.
Não respondeu minha pergunta.
I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Oxe, conversa acaba do nada. Bagulho doido. Vamos lá falar com o outro mano lá então. Salve.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you.
Oh.
And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action.
Action.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Acho que vou escolher esse mano aí. Tempo da porrada mesmo.
Yes, my lord.
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and center.
Espero isso também. Senão o outro vai vir aqui, maluco.
You've got to project power.
Deixa eu pegar.
When you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Mais nada. Bom, pessoal, acho que eu vou ficando por aqui, que o vídeo vai ficar um pouco longo. Aí eu vou fazer a parte 3 depois e a parte final, né? No próximo episódio eu vou dar a minha decisão, beleza? E se vocês gostaram, deixe seu like, compartilhe com seus amigos e se inscreva no canal que vai ter mais, beleza? Valeu, bando de viciados!